For this question, it's quite a heavy question. We're going to read it very slowly. The diagram shows a large rectangular plot surrounded by a wall. Now, this dotted line represents the fences. Okay, the shapes in the corners are an isosceles triangle and a square. Now, the length of the fence bordering the triangle is x meters. So just take note that x represents just the dotted line. It does not include the sides of the triangle. The total length of the fences is 10, meaning all the dotted line added together will be 10. And the total area of the triangle and the square is add up to 8 meters square. Okay, so first, what we can do is we notice that if I want to write down the area as half x squared minus 5x plus 25, sort of what I need to do is basically I need to express the area, everything in terms of x. So what we're going to do is to try to find the area of the triangle first. Now if you look at the triangle, I'm just going to let one side be L. Then by Pythagoras theorem, if you can see that this is L, this is L, this is x, right? Then L squared plus L squared is equals to x squared by Pythagoras theorem. Then since 2L squared is equals to x squared, you can see that L squared is equals to x squared over 2. And if you look at this triangle, actually it's very clear cut. The area of the triangle is half times base times height, which is half times L, which is actually the area of the triangle. In terms of x, it's the same as half multiplied by x squared over 2, which gives us x squared over 4 as the area of the triangle. That's cool, right? So now you know that the area of the triangle, this portion, this is x squared over 4. Now what else? The information here provided that the total length of the fences, right, is 10 meters. Meaning, if I add all the dotted line up, right, it's going to be 10. So what about this portion? You can easily see that this portion, right, because this is like 10 minus x is whatever that's left here. And since both are squares, I'm going to divide by 2. Okay, so each side is going to be 10 minus x divided by 2. And the area of this square is none other than 10 minus x over 2 times 10 minus x over 2, which is a square. Easy, right? With that, you can see that this is my area of the square in x. This is the area of my triangle in x. So basically my area of both will just be x squared over 4. This is the area of this triangle added to the area of the square, which is 10 minus x over 2 squared. I'll leave it to you to simplify this, and you will get your answer to be half x squared minus 5x plus 25 to be shown. Okay, so that is for part 2. Part 2. Okay, part 2, I think there is some, probably most of you all maybe start at part 2. So actually the direct inequality which most of you will have solved is to take the area to be more than equals to 17. Right? So solving all quadratic inequality, maybe what I can do is I can multiply by 2 first to get rid of the half here. And as per all inequality, I make the right hand side 0 so that I can solve. So bringing 15 over, I have 16. Now I factorize this. I have x minus 2, x minus 8 to be greater than equals to 0. Then just draw the graph out. This is 2, this is 8, and we do want the portion that's above, right? So that's basically x less than 2, or x is more than equals to 8. Okay. But you must remember one thing. Okay, always inequality, right? Just like on log and many questions, you must always know your function well. You must know that in the context of this question, there is some context. There is number 1. Because of this number 10, x, right, cannot be more than 10. Okay, because the total length of all the fences is 10. Okay, so you must be sharp enough to see this. Number 2, x has to be a positive number. Okay, so these two are actually constraints that most people may forget. And I hope that if you're one of those doing this question, right, you'll be smart enough to look at the constraint of the question and know that because x is a length and you are solving an inequality question, you straight away must make sure that you consider that x must be greater than 0 and x must be less than 10. Okay, so take the question out, put 2, put 0, put 8, put 10, and slowly draw out your inequality sign. X less than 2, x more than or equals to 8, x must be more than 0, x must be less than 10, and you can see that the area is fulfilled by everybody. Well, it's just basically this part and this part. Okay, that's mapped by all three lines, and this is basically x more than or equals to 8, less than 10, or this portion, which is x more than 0 or less than or equals to 2. Okay, with that, I hope you are able to understand this question, and hope you enjoy the video, and I look forward to you watching more of my videos. Thank you.